Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is the Anime Man. This is a sushi hat. It has pictures of sushi on it. But this is not sushi. Now, if you guys don't know, sushi is probably one of the most recognizable Japanese cuisines in the world. Even if they don't have no interest in Japanese culture or just, haven't been to Japan or whatever, sushi is that one Japanese dish that I think everybody and their grandmother knows. There isn't a single person in the world today that doesn't know what sushi is. But funny enough, although sushi is the most recognizable and probably the one food from Japan that everybody knows, it is also the one food that everybody gets confused about. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys looked at the thumbnail for this video and thought, wait, what? So, Joey Sensei today is going to give you a lesson on what is sushi, what is not sushi, and what the differences are. Yoshikaze. So first of all, let's look at the thumbnail for this video, this picture right here. Now, some of you guys may be like, oh yeah, we know that's not sushi, but then some of you guys might be like, no, that's raw fish, which is sushi, right? Well, no, in actual fact, raw fish just by itself is not called sushi. Raw fish by itself has a word for itself, that being sashimi. And the result of putting sashimi on a little bed of rice, the sushi that a lot of people know of, this is sushi. Sashimi and sushi are not the same things. They are two different things. So then a lot of people might ask, okay, Joey, if you put, say, the raw fish on a bowl of rice, is that sushi? The answer is no. Raw fish on a bowl of rice is what we call a sashimi don, or a just bowl of sashimi. So what is the difference? Well, the main difference is that sushi uses a special kind of rice, mainly a special kind of vinegar that is added to the rice that turns it into sushi rice. Sushi vinegar, or in Japanese called sushisu, is what you add to rice to turn it into sushi rice. Okay, Joey, what about those ones that are wrapped up in seaweed, like in a roll, like a sushi roll? That's a sushi, right? I mean, it's called a sushi roll. The answer to that question is yes and no. The sushi roll, so-called, which is the sushi that is wrapped up in a roll of seaweed and not just placed on a bed of rice, is a type of sushi, but not exactly sushi. In fact, the word sushi is actually just a very broad umbrella term for sashimi on a bed of rice or a bed of sushi rice. These kinds of sushi that a lot of people recognize as being sushi actually has a word of its own, which is nigiri. Nigiri, which is the word in Japanese meaning grip or hold, because the way that a nigiri is made is they grip the rice and the raw fish together to turn it into a nigiri. Makes sense, right? So although you can say that the sushi rolls are a type of sushi, they actually have a name of its own, which is norimaki. Nori being seaweed in Japanese, and maki meaning to wrap, wrapped in seaweed. Sushi roll, simple, right? There is also another type of rolling sushi called makizushi, or more commonly known as temakizushi, which is the kind of sushi where you grab the seaweed, just like a block of seaweed by itself, it's pretty much like a DIY sushi roll, as if you call it. Like, a lot of Japanese households do it at home. Temaki being to wrap by hand, sushi, temakizushi. And the other type of sushi is what we call chirashizushi, which is pretty much just a bed of rice, or usually a kind of a big container of rice, of sushi rice, and just, raw fish and other stuff, spread or just kind of sprinkled on top, because chirashi means to spread or to sprinkle on top. Long of short of it is, yes, it is acceptable, especially in Western cultures, to call a norimaki a sushi or chirashizushi just sushi. But the one thing I think you should take out from this video, if you're gonna take anything out at all, is the fact that sashimi, just raw fish by itself, is not the same as sushi. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments below what your favorite type of sushi is. If you've had sushi before, what your favorites are, and if you don't like sushi, tell me why you don't like sushi. I want you guys to let me know all that kind of stuff in the comments below. Also give me suggestions as to what you'd like me to talk about in the next Japanese 101 video. It can be anything about the Japanese language, the Japanese culture, the Japanese way of living. If I've got the answers for it, then I will share it with you guys. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. As always, like and favorite if you enjoy, subscribe for any better. See you guys next video, whatever I make. Keep watching anime. Johnny!